Welcome back. Time now for business news. We are compliant. That's the word from Grace Kennedy's Group CEO, Don Webby, surrounding issues of fraud involving Western Union. Mr. Webby was speaking at Grace Kennedy's Investor Forum yesterday. Andrew Laidley reports.
Grace Kennedy Group CEO Don Webby is reassuring Jamaicans that money transaction done through Western Union is safe. This follows a U.S. Federal Trade Commission investigation which alleged that Western Union failed to put in place effective anti-fraud policies and procedures. The investigation also alleged that the remittance company failed to act promptly against problem agents. Mr. Webby now disclosing that Western Union is fully compliant with the guidelines outlined by its regulator.
We will continue to work with Western Union and our compliance team to ensure that it remains a competitive advantage, and I feel very strongly about it. Now that we have gotten the compliance right, there's no time for any sort of a relaxation. We now need to focus on continuing to strengthen the compliance, but also to grow our business in terms of market share.
Grace Kennedy Remittance Services serves as the exclusive agent of Western Union in Jamaica and several other Caribbean countries. Mr. Webby noted that there are strict anti-fraud policies which Grace Kennedy employees must abide by to protect consumers.
So this issue of de-risking, of course, and all the audits of fraud and that kind of thing. I said to my team that I don't want any fraudulent transaction, not even close, that they don't want to hear that it could be a fraudulent transaction on our network.
Western Union admitted to the violations and agreed to return $147 million to victims in September last year. Andrew Laidley, TVJ News.
Currency trading ended today with the U.S. dollar selling for $148.59. The Canadian dollar sold for $119.17. The pound is going for $206.05, while the euro ended the day at $179.51. Revenue plunged and losses mounted at Palace Amusement during the October to December quarter as the company continued to reel from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. During the 3 months, Palace Amusement's revenue amounted to $37 million compared to $300 million in the prior year. The company ended the quarter with an $82 million loss. This was an increase from the $18 million loss it suffered during the October to December quarter in 2019. Palace Amusement's cinema operations have been hit hard by COVID-19 restrictions. The JC Index lost 1,381 points today, while the Junior Market Index gained 4 points. Among the winners were Blue Power, Stationery and Office Supplies, Consolidated Bakeries, Jetcon Corporation, and Iron Rock Insurance. On the losing side were 1834 Investments, 138 Student Living Preference Shares, Sagicor Real Estate X Fund, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, and AMG Packaging and Paper Company. And that's the business day. When we come back, news from overseas.